hear me? They are already looking for you. Relax. Your implants are still adjusting to the software. I'm in a prison. I can calibrate only your basic protocols from in here. It'll have to suffice for now. God, your software is a mess. I've rebooted your acceleration module. You should be able to squeeze through that turbine. You can use acceleration while in the air. Initiating the sensory boost. Focus, dodge, and go for the kill. These sewers. Check my signal. They know I'm talking to you. It's only a matter of time before they breach the doors to my cell. Find me before they get inside.
Dome on lockdown.
Each guard has a built-in lockdown chip. Disabling them will unlock the doors.
Lockdown lift.
Prison towers up ahead. Hope you're not afraid of heights. Take care of the guards first.
Prisoner termination protocol initiated. Prisoner termination protocol initiated. Prisoner released. Prisoner threat level extremely high.
Free at last. Pleasure to meet you. Face to face, that is. Now, let's take a look inside. This may feel a little strange. Welcome to Cybervoid. Time to fix you up. You can talk here, by the way.
Who are you?
You can call me Architect.
Who am I?
You're a Ghostrunner. Number 74, to be precise. That will have to do for now. Your physical body is vulnerable. Time runs slower here, but we should still hurry. Just keep moving. I will take care of your recalibration.
I remember a fight. Others like me. A fall.
You've been cast down from Dharma City to the base district. It's a miracle to survive a fall like that. Even for someone like you.
A ghost.
Yes. You were bodyguards, peacekeepers, arbitrators, and anything else we needed you to be. You tried to stop the coup.
What is the tower then?
Humanity's home. A megastructure that once housed a million. It had been under my care since its creation, almost a century ago. I served the people, kept them safe, maintained the shelter I provided. But Mara had her own plan. She became the sole ruler of Dharma Tower, ruining what I've built, bringing us back to the verge of extinction.
Why can't this place be?
Oh, it's perfectly normal. It's you that has become incompatible. The incompetent repairs you were subjected to made you divergent. You no longer function like a Ghostrunner is supposed to. But we'll change that.
Who repaired me?
Our first stop is one of the few remaining Cybervoid mainframes, located in an old mining tower. We can use it to correct the corrupted parts of your code, and hopefully restore your more sophisticated functions.
Hopefully.
There's no guarantee the data will be intact, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How can you assist me?
In combat, I'm afraid I can't. Cybervoid Remnant is the only medium I can interact with. I will be able to help you with your upgrades once we find the mainframe. Apart from that, just think of me as a voice in your head, one that you should listen to if you want to stay alive.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers. Please, can anybody hear me? Anybody?
This is Ghostrunner.
The Ghostrunner? Jack, you're awake!
Yes.
How? We've been rebuilding you for months. We tried everything we could to wake you up, but you never won.
It wasn't up to me.
Mainframe we're after used to run all of the Sector 5's operations. That's where we are, in case you were wondering. They're closing in your server room. Hurry.
Can't be accessed remotely.
It wouldn't be here if it could. Cybervoid has been... Yes! This is it! Jump in!
This place again.
This place is where we'll find the means to fight our enemy.
What do I do?
It's in your instincts to navigate the cyber void. In most cases, you'll just have to focus on finding the right direction. After you're...
Finally.
Excellent. Sometimes you will need to close in and attack simultaneously. Let me give you something to aim at. Perfect form. Once more. Take a breath. Yes, you got them. The enemies won't line up for you. Adapt to them. Splendid. You can even use this technique to cut through projectiles. Give it a try. Very convenient, is it not? Clean up. The stragglers and we can proceed.
I'll just leave.
No. We've worked hard to reconnect this node to the network. If they destroy it, we'll be affected.
We?
Let me put it another way. I cannot exist without Cybervoid, and you cannot exist without me.
Fine.
The base is Dharma's foundation in more than one sense. It is the lifeblood of the tower's economy. Back in the Golden Age, there were enough goods produced here to satisfy the needs of all the residents. Of course, the upper levels had certain privileges. During Mara's coup, many of the facilities were damaged. Things have been in slow decline ever since. Nowadays, the area mostly serves as warehouses or gang hideouts, and a reminder of what Dharma used to be.
Which is?
Home. A safe haven for the survivors. The sector's main factory complex.
Hello? Jack, can you hear me?
Why Jack?
Right. You wouldn't know. It's a code name we used for you during the repairs. Diego said you were all jacked up when he found you, and it stuck. Do you mind if I call you that?
No.
All set. I've put together some gear. Once I plug in my Atma, I'll be able to monitor the key's communications and keep you updated.
Atma?
Atma chip, the standard neural implant. You must have heard of them. Basically simplified versions of your own cortex interface. I'm gonna connect to your visual feed so I can guide you better. Can you grant me access?
Done.
And I'm in. Seeing the world from your perspective will make things much easier. So you're going up to Dharma City.
Yes.
Well, first you have to get through the base, and much has changed since you've been gone. These factories, everything they produce goes straight up to Dharma City. While the Keymaster and her lackeys live in luxury, we basers work our fingers to the bone our whole lives and don't see any of it.
How do you survive?
When I was little, we were given basic provisions, but each year we'd get less and less. If not for the black market, we would have all starved by now. Keymaster keeps taking, while giving nothing back.
So you chose to fight?
Not much of a choice, really.
Efficiency of Dharma City hydroponic farms dwindles soon. Even the upper levels will suffer,
Mara can't feed everyone.
even if she wanted to.
Some decided to fight back. My parents, your friends. Paul, they weren't afraid to speak up against Mara and... The air filtering facility is just ahead.
Why is Mara doing this?
It's punishment for rebelling against her. She wants to make an example of us, to keep the other sectors in line.
Sometimes even your current speed won't be enough. Look for cybervoid uplinks to temporarily disable safety limiters and increase acceleration. Use them sparingly, though. You don't want to damage yourself.
What are these uplinks?
Think of them as loose cables you can grab onto for extra power, although they can be much more dangerous than electricity.
Why are they here?
They're what's left of cybervoid infrastructure. At one point, the terminals were everywhere. Now, we must make do with scraps.
The small turbines are responsible for internal circulation. It's the big one we have to worry about. For now. Be careful. There are keys. Be careful. There are keys everywhere.
Won't they die as well?
Either they all have breathing gear or they have no idea what's going on. The Keymaster recruits the most violent. Not the brightest. I keep trying to contact the other climbers, get help. No luck so far. Maybe they're laying low.
They're quite literally laying low, on the ground, dead.
How do you know?
I've seen the bodies. Some cameras around the base are still operational. The climbers have been expunged.
They could have just destroyed the filters.
As long as the installation remains intact, the contamination is reversible. The Keymaster cares less about lives and more about production lines. They turned off the main rotor, but there's still time to restart it.
Show me the way.
People are weak, desperate. They need us to lead them. They need us to lead them, not the other way around. Slow down. This one is different. One way to find out.
I've managed to take some measurements, Jack. It's not looking good. The level of radiation in the air is rapidly increasing. People will soon feel the effects. I'll try to evacuate the sector. Get as many civilians as I can to go to 4th and 6th before it's too late.
Stay put.
No use anyway. The gates are locked tight. No one's getting out.
Mara is delusional, not stupid.
It's getting worse. The contamination is spreading by the minute. Radioactive dust concentration is already 50 times above normal.
Hold on.
Don't worry. Phasers are tight. I'll be fine as long as you bring the filters back online.
This is cybervoid tech.
Yes, but this terminal is an inconsequential.
What is cybervoid?
A medium, fabric, that binds all of Dharma's systems together. Or rather, that's what it used to be. Now it's just remnants, slivers of a greater whole.
This is your domain, but I do all the work.
I told you, I can't work from your side. There's a barrier between us. You're not bad. Beginning to adjust. done. You saved the day. Now you can get back to more important. All done. You saved the day. Now you can get back to more important matters.
You did it! Thank you, Jack. The people of Sector 5 owe you their lives. I'm so glad we found you.
How did you find me?
Sheer luck. You were buried in a scrap heap at the bottom of a derelict shaft. You fell a long way, didn't you?
Feels like it.
I really wish you'd been there when they came for us.
What happened?
Key surprised us at the hideout. Kicked down the door out of nowhere. Then we ran. I got separated.
How does the Keymaster maintain control?
She turns us against each other. The guard recruits the most brutal and reckless spacers and fuels gang wars between the rest.
Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. I guess Mara picked up a trick or two watching me over the years.
The Keys are boarding the elevators to the city. I wish they'd all just go away and never come back. The guys you're fighting are the rear guard. You could wait them out and continue on once they've gone.
Try stopping this machine. It should come to you naturally.
That was easy.
These motors were made with Atma chips in mind. Base engineers were able to control them with their thoughts. Like you did, just now. You have to get to Omega Station fast. We can't give Mara time to prepare.
She had 20 years.
It's not about what she can do to stop us. It's about what she can do to everyone else in the meantime. You care about the people, don't you?
Do you?
I've accessed the local network node. We should know what their latest plan is soon. I'll try to mess with their transmissions. Confuse them a little.
You can do that?
I'm no computer genius, but their system begs to be hacked. Besides, Atma makes it easy.
The neural implants.
Yeah, everyone had them before the coup.
And now?
They're not mandatory anymore, but most people have them. Especially people with limb implants like me. Done. They just received orders to stop boarding the elevators and stand by. This will buy you enough time to get there.
Right.
The Keymaster knows that Amida is where we'll strike. They'll be ready.
No other way up.
There's one more operational station, but getting there will take you hours. You could climb all the way to the city. That would require you more time.
Keys also have these brain chips.
Yes, everyone born before the coup. Why?
Can they be hacked?
No, I don't think so.
Not by her. The terminal is just ahead. Not much time left on the clock. The last elevator is reaching the upper station. Better jump right in.
Toujours là, hein. On adore.
Cybervoid time dilation.
J'aurais vraiment préféré avoir King Scream avant que tu reviennes, mais non.
Forever. The elevators will soon be beyond our reach.
Vraiment, je peux pas.
I remind you
En vrai, je pense que je vais remplir une dernière run et arrêter de jouer. Hein.
This place is impossible to navigate.
Ou si ça me saoule trop, je vais pas finir de run, mais avoir. Parce que même mes mains, en vrai, voilà quoi.
the last 20 years.
Genre là, ça fait 4h30 et genre j'ai déjà streamé quasi 5h aussi plus tôt, donc vas-y, nique sa mère. Genre, j'ai passé trop de temps à jouer aujourd'hui. J'ai littéralement genre joué. Enfin, je me suis réveillé, genre. J'ai fait je sais pas quoi, genre pendant 10-20 minutes, j'ai joué.
Looks like there's a little
Il était bouclé, je suis retourné jouer. Je sais que mais bon, vas-y, je suis en train de me niquer pour rien, quoi. Genre, rien qu'à partir du moment où j'ai eu le 31 heures 4 run, alors qu'une run, genre, c'est quasi une heure, il y a un problème. Mais bon, genre, tu connais le fameux, genre, tu sais que tu peux piller, donc t'as envie de continuer, même si t'y arrives pas. Mais vas-y, je continue. Mais sinon, mec, t'es bien le français? T'as bien kiffé, genre, les analyses de sexe, là? À 9h du mat. Ah, en fait, on a fait un débat banal, sans ça valait vraiment le coup de venir. De base, on parle de Vénus, genre de son corps et tout. Ah ouais, non, mais mec, parfait, il y a les cours de français, en fait. Parti en débat du corps parfait. Franchement, je préfère dormir que faire ça, hein. Avec Instagram et tout, waouh. Incroyablement bien. Ça a l'air passionnant. Oh là, est-ce que je vais gold? Incroyable. Attends, je gold par combien? Une seconde. Nice. Vas-y, mec, ça a l'air super, hein. Est-ce qu'il y a vraiment des gens à 9h du matin qui ont quelque chose à foutre des débats? Je pense que la réponse est oui, parce que je sais pas si c'est le prof qui parle d'Instagram à ça activement, honnêtement. Oh, vas-y, sa mère. Vas-y. Super, ça va perdre du temps pour rien. Et trop kiffant ça. Non, mon fils, c'est 50 minutes, mais je l'ai fait hier. 51, c'est juste la dernière run que j'ai fini. Comme je te l'ai dit, hein, j'arrive vraiment à finir des runs. Genre, j'ai fait 3,51 aujourd'hui. 1,52, mais genre, j'ai vraiment foiré. Et encore, même celui-là, genre, c'était easy 50 pace, mais genre, c'était la run, c'est en quick genre, qui était facile le PB pace, mais j'avais pas envie de kill par 2 minutes, par 2 secondes. Kill par 2 minutes, genre, je merde, par contre. Et mon PB sur SRC, il date d'hier. Enfin, mon vrai PB date. Enfin, il est là, mon vrai PB. 50-40. Mais il date d'hier, du coup, il est pas encore vérifié. Mais nique sa mère, vraiment, j'arrête pas de jouer, d'avoir des bonnes paces et tout. Et au final, je les tue dans le late game. Là, crois-moi, celle-ci, elle va arriver vraiment dans le late game et tout, à moins une minute et tout, et je vais juste en perdre deux. Ça va être trop kiffant, quoi. Allez, hop. Que ça crache. Let's go, ça pas crash. C'est vraiment l'endroit ici, pour une raison ou une autre, où je peux crash le plus, pour aucune raison. Ou softlock. Enfin non, pas softlock, hardlock. Ce qui est encore pire, parce que hardlock, bah c'est mort, quoi. Les règles sont totalement débiles. Genre, si ton jeu il crash, tu peux relancer ton jeu et tout. Par contre, si tu hardlock, genre t'as pas le droit d'aller F4 sinon ta run est invalide. Aucune logique, hein. Et moi, ça a jamais crash ici, par contre, ça a déjà hardlock. Et là, j'arrive pas à save une quit. Et quand ça hardlock, bah t'as juste envie de crever en fait. Merde. Il y a un new mode sur Outlast aussi. Ah bon? Pour faire quoi? Ah non, mais oui, ça, c'est, il était parti pendant un moment et tout.
The Keymaster only
D'ailleurs, je lui en ai parlé là de virer l'autre là qui fout rien à part vérifier ses propres runs et qui a vérifié les runs cheatés là.
Flow of resources between the city and the
Donc
base.
let's go, j'ai envie de dire. Mais il était parti parce qu'il avait pas le temps. Fait. Et bah là, il a de nouveau le temps, donc il y a rien. Merde. Putain, c'est où le truc? C'est lui qui m'a donné mode en plus, donc let's go, hein. J'ai envie de te dire. Je lui ai rien demandé, il m'a donné modérateur pour me dire. Genre, je lui ai demandé, il m'a juste dit, vas-y, tu sais, je lui ai fait, mais pourquoi en fait? Genre, Osef,
defeat the Keymaster. I mean,
ça fait 4 mois que je suis là et tu m'as fait le travail dur, je fais, bah, ok, cool.
my father. I was only 2 when
Donc, let's go, hein.
but he told me all about it.
Peut-être je vais à Outlast sur lui. Bah, vas-y, hein.
Died back. So
Let's go apprendre le reste du World Chapter, mec. Il te reste 3 chapitres à faire. Et en plus, pas les plus longs et pas les plus durs. Moi, j'ai envie de dire go, go, go. Par contre, j'ai envie de dire attention, la map c'est nul. Hop. Oh, putain, j'ai eu de la chance de pas me faire, de pas me le prendre sur la gueule, je savais pas où il était. Ils sont trop casse-couilles les ennemis comme ça qui sautent. Quand tu sais pas où ils sont, bah t'es baisé. Tu dois attendre qu'il arrive et tu sais pas quand il arrive, du coup il peut vraiment t'arriver dans la gueule à n'importe quel moment. Ça fait trop plaisir, hein. Bah je comprends, hein. C'est pour ça que je joue quasi jamais à 1000%. En vrai, peut-être que je vais essayer vraiment là après de faire une ou deux runs pour essayer d'avoir un low 17 et à voir. Je ferai ça demain ou après-demain. Parce qu'en vrai, mes mains commencent vraiment à niquer un peu, hein. Compréhensible quand tu 10 heures en une journée. Et encore, heureusement que je joue. Bah merde. Que j'ai déjà speedrun d'autres jeux, genre notamment Céleste, parce qu'au moins mes doigts ils sont pas aussi niqués qu'ils devraient, hein. Parce que bon, toutes les heures à taper, à tapoter ZQSD, demain ce soir, à voir. En vrai, faut que j'aille déposer le CV. Non mais vas-y, nique sa mère. En vrai, faut que je me concentre là. Il y a vraiment un chapitre de merde. Non, en vrai, là, je sais pas, faut que je passe vraiment un peu de temps sans jouer parce que. Bah, bonjour la tendinite, hein. Non, 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 mais gros! Non, c'est pas possible. C'est pas possible! Regarde, hop, la cuisinière qui arrive parce que j'en ai marre.
You don't talk much, huh? Still, it's good to hear your voice. I've been trying to make it happen for a year.
Oh non, mais gros, c'est pas possible.
Words only dull ideas. A mind
Ok.
as sharp as a blade. A mind as sharp as a blade has little to gain from idle chatter.
Putain, si j'ai pas un sub 28 en allant dans le Cyberboy, c'est vraiment de la merde. Donc j'ai pas intérêt à foirer là qui arrive. Hop. Putain, je fais une pertu là-dessus. Ok. Ça devrait aller. Ouais, c'est bon. Bon, c'est pas ouf, mais. Ça fait l'affaire. Enfin, c'est quand même meilleur pace, mais ça aurait pu être tellement mieux.
This to detect a public archive.
Knowledge is
Et encore, je dis ça, mais bon, il y a Cyberboy et ce Cyberboy est tellement merde.
If there was anything but public, the GR project started out as a military.
Parce que comme tu vois, les plateformes qui tournent, elles puent la merde.
being our most
Et elles cassent les couilles. Hop, c'est bon, j'ai le checkpoint. Au moins, je perdrai pas 3000 heures. Si je foire.
told you we
Tac.
associates.
Bon, bah, j'ai foiré. Tant pis. Ça perd un peu de temps.
Strange.
Beaucoup en vrai. Mais bon, Osef.
The data's not there. But the server's intact.
En,
Impossible.
en vrai, ça va. Juste espérer que ce chapitre ne me baisse pas parce que j'arrête pas de me faire baiser dessus alors que j'ai fait une nouvelle strat. Enfin, une nouvelle. Enfin, si, j'ai jamais vu cette strat, mais bon, j'ai fait une strat de merde parce que la manière normale me saoule et tout, et que... Enfin, j'y arrivais bien ces derniers jours, mais bon, j'ai tué une run dessus, c'est bon. Voilà. Tu connais le fameux tu tues une run sur quelque chose et tu veux arrêter de le faire. Enfin, je sais pas si tu le fais souvent, mais moi, voilà. C'est comme le Lexi pour Céleste, je le faisais. Ok, super. Super! Oh putain de merde. Là, je me suis fait baiser. Pourquoi? Pour aucune raison. Littéralement, genre le jeu il m'a dit non, tu vas pas grab. Non, t'auras pas de dash. Ah. Ok, voilà. Maintenant, je prends le shuriken comme ça et puis j'essaie de m'arrabe la gueule aux 3 ennemis en haut comme ça. Plutôt que de devoir essayer de revenir sous les balles du mitrailleur, plus ensuite de pas se faire toucher par le drone et de le shot à l'épée mid-air, plus ensuite de faire le ninja, sachant que les ninjas ils sont trop chiants parce qu'il faut les parer. Et si tu les pares en mode. Non, 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 non! C'est une blague! Qu'est-ce qu'il m'a fait? Il est parti de côté pour aucune raison! Je maintiens Z, il va de côté! Non, c'est pas possible! J'ai perdu tout mon time save. Putain, il est vraiment... J'en ai marre de ce jeu. Aussi parce que je joue beaucoup trop aujourd'hui, mais putain, j'en ai marre là. J'avais vraiment une pace. Je vais perdre une minute. Littéralement en plus. Ok. Sinon tu me redonnes mon attaque. Sinon tu me redonnes mon attaque et tu tues les deux. Mais putain, mais tue les deux! Putain, j'en ai marre de cette RNG de merde! Littéralement, des fois je tue des ennemis à 300 km et là ça passe pas. Non. Et là je suis accroupié, ça passe pas non plus. Putain, j'en... Regarde, là, mec, vraiment, les deux mecs au bout, je les ai one-shot. Hein. Par contre, quand le mec est à 2 mètres de moi, je le touche pas. Ce jeu est une grosse merde. Vraiment, je veux bien que des fois je sois de mauvaise foi, mais là, il y a un problème. Avec la même attaque, des fois, tu touches les mecs à 3 mètres, des fois, tu les touches pas à 2 centimètres. Je comprends pas. Je me remute, hein, sinon je vais juste casser les couilles.
Kill switch component not found. Mission to engage.
Granted.
Engaging.
You're getting close to the core. Security is getting much tighter. There are sentry guns ahead. I can't hack them. There are sentry guns ahead. I can't hack them.
You need to avoid those turrets. They're deadly.
What about my spectral field?
The core's is protected by much more sophisticated sensors. I'm afraid automatic camouflage can only get us so far.
They can see me.
They can see everything.
I guess we're kind of similar, you and I.
How?
You're the last Ghostrunner. I'm the last climber. The Keymaster killed our people. We both chose to fight.
I didn't get to choose.
Sure you did. Everyone does. One way or the other.
The core used to house Dharma's technological and administrative centers. Now, it's a grim ruin. It's painful to see my city in such a state of decay. I've learned my lesson. I won't underestimate Mara again.
How can you remember the coup?
I was already active when Mara killed Adam.
Adam?
Me. Back when I had a name. And a body.
Right now you're traversing the exclusion zone. No civilians are allowed beyond here. There are only rumors about the Keymaster's vast laboratories. I've heard she does some terrifying experiments there. I've even heard she sometimes throws people outside.
Out of the labs.
No, outside. No, outside. Out of the tower. Probably to watch them die.
Desperate as they have no...
I received a distress signal on a frequency only used by the climbers. I have to check it out.
It's a trap.
What if it's not? If there's somebody out there that needs my help, I can't ignore them. I won't let you fight our war while I hide.
I need you.
No, you don't. It was nice of you to pretend you do. But we both know you're fine on your own.
Do you have a weapon?
I do. Thank you for everything you've done for us. I hope that we meet soon, and that we'll all be free when that happens. Goodbye.
Regrettably, most of humanity's history and culture is forever lost. Mara didn't care about such things. The only science she prized was her own research. The only science she prized was her own research. She had no idea how to run the tower. While everything fell apart, she hid away in her laboratory.
What was her goal?
Change. She took it upon herself to alter humanity. You'll see for yourself soon enough.
Mara the Keymaster will now address the residents of the tower.
That's unexpected.
Why?
She doesn't do speeches. Never been much of a leader.
I'm not here to rule you. I'm here to save you. The outside world is harsh and deadly. And it's not going to change. Not anytime soon. It's been a long time since I've talked to you. Too long. Some of you seem to have forgotten me.
Oh, I don't think you have.
We can't alter the planet. But we can alter ourselves. But we can alter ourselves.
That is nonsense. Entirely artificial respiratory system. Synthetic grass covering 80% of the body. No brains to speak of. This is Mara's solution.
And what's yours?
Ok, enfin Pace. Maintenant, faut juste pas que je tue dans Cyber Void.
A singular opportunity. The technique you'll learn here is beyond what regular Ghostrunners were ever capable of.
Regular. We weren't equal?
Equal? Yes. Identical? No. Some of you had unique abilities. Some had experimental features.
What about me?
What about you?
What were my unique abilities?
You didn't have any, I'm afraid. Who would have thought you were the one destined to become so very special?
What's the technique?
You remember the Atma chip the girl used?
Brain interfaces.
Yes. There's a way to exploit them. Send a control signal deep into the neural cortex.
You learned how to hack people.
If that's what you want to call it. Now, to try it out, find their center. Let the implants speak to you. Pick your target wisely. Not every pawn is going to be worth the effort. Just like that. This is actually quite tricky to simulate.
You're worse than Mara.
What are you talking about?
She sabotaged the Ghostrunners. You did it to everyone.
It's a tool. If you don't like it,
Those who fear change, those incapable of making the effort, took up arms against us. We had to defend our future, and we did. The traitors are dead, but their supporters still walk among us. If we don't want to lose our dream, we must act on it. The time has come. We won't wait any longer. The key is turning. The shackles are coming free, and the door opens. In a week's time, we'll all have stepped outside. Time to get to work.
What does it mean?
it means she wants to turn everyone into abominations. Replace half their bodies with her insane tech. Replace half their bodies with her insane tech.
She made my implants.
It's not the same as the Ghostrunners.
Why not?
She was working with me then.
Mandatory augmentation will begin in an hour. All residents of Dharma Tower should report to their nearest Keymaster Guard station and await further instructions. Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by officers of the Guard and escorted to the augmentation facilities. Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by officers of the Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by officers of the Guard and escorted to the augmentation facility. Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by officers of the Guard. Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by officers of the Guard and escorted to the augment. Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by officers.
These used to serve as the laboratories of the world's top scientists. And I do mean the world. Many of Earth's brightest minds were brought here before the burst. Many more were on the way when the cataclysm occurred.
For what purpose?
To preserve their expertise. We couldn't save all humanity, but we could save the best of us. Take a look around. This is what Mara wants for everyone. Just look at them. Monsters. You killed a lot of people on your way here. That was collateral damage. Unnecessary. That was collateral damage. That was collateral damage. That was collateral damage. Unnecessary evil. This here, it's mercy killing. Such a waste. Each one of them could have contributed to the tower's future. Be a useful tool in the making of humanity's redemption.
A tool?
Everyone's an instrument in something great. Everyone's an instrument in something greater. Their master, an idea.
you like my work? It took a lot of trial and error, but we're ready now. Nothing must go to waste. Even the marks of progress still have a purpose.
Victims, not martyrs. And if this is progress, we should have never climbed down from the trees. Information is some of the worst of Mars tortures. Their minds are even more disfigured than their bodies. It's just a side effect. It's just a side effect. She doesn't care about their sanity, only about efficiency. The human mind cannot survive in a body so far removed from its original form.
What about your mind?
Tell me something, monster. Do you think you are him? Do you believe it? Oh, I know you can hear me. Let me tell you this. You are not Adam. You're an abomination that he came to fear before he died.
Before she killed him,
Flawed as he was, you're far worse. Not a shred of conscience, no empathy, no soul.
Is it true?
what, that I have a soul? As a philosopher, you can manage to find one.
About Adam.
You fear death, not me.
One thing's been bothering me. Why did you protect Sector 5? Why risk your precious pawn instead of getting to me as soon as possible? Unless it wasn't you who wanted to save them, but your puppet. It's got a will of its own now. Did you act?
No reason to listen to her prattle on. She's just trying to sidetrack you again. Since before the burst, I supervised first Sansera Corporation, and then Dharma Tower here. My office was just around the corner. This is where you were conceived, so to speak. The design came together here, at my private workshop.
Who am I?
You are the perfect fusion of code and flesh. You are the next step.
Who, not what.
So, do you even know what drives you, Puppet? What the endgame is? You have done nothing wrong, Puppet, but I can't let you be. As long as that demon in your head exists. You are a threat to everything I've built.
Focus. Kill switch or not, this is an opponent you cannot afford to take lightly.
Humanity shall endure without you. How dare you!
Do not struggle, TR-74. I need your body, but I don't need the rest of you anymore.
What?
The rebels broke you, made you independent, and I was too weak to take back control. Too fractured, but you strengthened me, connected the remaining cybervoid nodes so I could grow. And now, it's time to take back what's mine. Bring peace back to the tower.
Mara was right about you.
Mara was wrong. Humanity must be protected, not just from the outside world, but from itself as well. And to protect fully, I need full control.
This is why she killed Adam. This was his plan.
I had doubts until I left my body behind. I should be thanking her. Now stop resisting. It's the imperfection in you that makes you defy me. You will be the first member of the new order of things. You've served your purpose as an instrument of my will. Now you can become a true part of me. Why are you so selfish? This is how you can serve humanity. These imbeciles ruined you. Took a work of art and made it into a piece of junk, driven by an illusion of sentience.
Sorry to disappoint.
You can't be trying to... If you destroy me, the remaining cybervoid system will shut down. You won't survive without them. You won't survive without me. No. No! I will not be deleted by a mere tool! I forbid you, Ghostrunner!
My name is Jack.
Architect.
Shell core files missing. Cybervoid mainframe will now
Shut down. Program terminated.